Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 1, knowing our numbers. Exercise 1.2 of this chapter 1 and question number 9. Question number 9 है to stitch a shirt 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. Out of 40 meter cloth, how many shirt can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? So here the cloth for one shirt is given 2 meter 15 centimeters and the length of cloth is also given 40 meters. Okay, when we divide 40 meters by 2 meter 15 centimeters, then the quotient will be the number of the quotient will represent the number of shirt and the remainder represent the cloth remains. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. So first you write the cloth required to stitch on a shirt. Okay, now so first write here cloth required, cloth required to stitch one shirt. This is given one shirt. What is the cloth required to stitch one shirt? This is given 2 meter 15 centimeters. You can write here 2 meter 15 centimeters. This is given. So here this is given the cloth required to stitch one shirt. This is equal to 2 meter 15 centimeters. So we can also write it like this 2 meter plus 15 centimeters. Okay, student, we know very well that 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, but at times you have 2 meter. So 2 meter is equal to how many centimeter? 2 into 100 centimeter. This is equal to 200 centimeters. Okay, so in place of 2 meters we can write 200 centimeter plus 15 centimeter you write as it is. So it's become 215 centimeters. So you can see the cloth required to stitch one shirt is 215 centimeters. Okay, so what is the length of cloth is given in question. In question it is given out of 40 meter cloth. It means that this is a length of cloth. So length of cloth is given here 40 meter. Length of cloth, this is given 40 meter. Okay, but you know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So here this is equal to, you can convert it 40 meter in meter, then we obtain 40 into 100, it becomes centimeter. Then you can see this is equal to 4000 centimeter. The length of cloth is equal to 4000 centimeters. Now we need to find the number of shirt can be stitched in 4000 centimeters. How we find? We divide 4000 by 215 centimeter. Then we obtain the number of shirt stitches. Okay, and the remainder is represent the length of cloth remains. Okay, so here we write the number of shirt can be stitched. Number of shirt shirt can be stitched. Okay, number of shirt can be stitched. This is equal to, if I divide 4000 centimeter divided by 215 centimeters. Okay, so how can we divide it? Let's see here. So let's see here, we divide it 4000 divided by 215. How many times? 1 times 215 on that 215. Okay, subtract this. This is 0. It will become 10. So 10 minus 5. This is equal to 5. And now this is 9. 9 minus 1. This is equal to 8. Again, this becomes 3. 3 minus 2. This is equal to 1. And we bring down this 0 here. This becomes 1850. Now here you can see this is a 2. Here first 2 digit is 18. So if you divide 18 by 2, then we obtain 9 times. It means that we take 8 times. So here you write 8 and 8 5 are 40. Carry 4. 8 1 are 8. 8 plus 4 12. Again 8 2 are 16. 16 and 1 17. So in this way we obtain 215. 8 are 1720. When you subtract it, this becomes 0. This is equal to 3, and here 1. Okay. So number of shirt is 18, and cloth remains is 130. Okay. So you can write here the number of shirt. Therefore, 18 shirt can be stitched. Here you can write here 18, and the remainder is this 130. So you can write here, therefore 18 shirt. Therefore 18 shirt can be stitched. Can be stitched. And what is the cloth? What is the cloth remain? Cloth will remain. How much cloth will remain? Question asked again. So 130. Here you can see the remainder is 130. This represents the remains clothes. Okay, so we can write here 130 centimeter cloth will remain. Okay, and 130 centimeter cloth will remain. Okay, 130 centimeter means 1 meter 30 centimeters. Okay, 130 centimeter means 1 meter 30 centimeter. Okay, so in this question the cloth required for one shirt is given. This is given 2 meter 15 centimeter. So we convert 2 meter in centimeter. Then we have to, this is equal to 2 meter is equal to 200 meters. So in this way the cloth required for one shirt is 215 centimeters, and length of cloth is also given here 40 meters. Okay, so we convert 40 meter in centimeter. You know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 40 meter is equal to 4000 centimeters. Here we need to find the number of shirt stitched in 40 meters. So if you divide 40 meters, or you can say 4000 meters by 215, because the 215 centimeters is required for one shirt. Okay, so when we divide 4000 centimeter by 215 centimeter. Then we obtain quotient 18. 18 represent number of side can be stitched in 40 meters, and also after remainder 130 centimeter. This represent, and the cloth will remain after stitched 18 shirt. Okay, so you can also say 100 centimeter, 130 centimeter. This is equal to 130 centimeters. Okay, now we are going to discuss next question. Question number 10. Question number 10 have a medicine packed in boxes. Okay, a medicine is packed in a boxes. Each weight is 4 kg 500 grams. Okay, the weight of each box is 4 kg 500 grams. Okay, so how many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kilometers? Okay, so here the weight of one box is given 4 kg 500 grams, and the capacity of one is also given 800 kilograms. This is capacity of van. This is given. So here we need to find in this question how many such boxes can be loaded in the van which capacity is 800 kilograms, and weight of each box is 4 kg 5 grams. Okay, so let's see how to solve such question. In this question, this is given the weight of one medicine box. Weight of, we can write here, weight of one medicine box. This is given of 4 kg 500 gram. Okay, also you can write it 4 kilogram plus 500 grams. Okay, but we know 1 kilogram is equal to how many grams? We know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Okay, 1 kg. The relation between kilogram and gram is 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So we have 4 kilogram. So 4 kilogram is equal to, this represent 4 into 1000 gram. This is equal to 4000 gram. Okay, so we can write here, this becomes 4 kg becomes 4000 gram plus this is 500 grams. Okay, now if we add, then we obtain 4500 grams. This is the weight of one box. This is given, the weight of one box is equal to 4500 grams, and also given the maximum load, or you can see the capacity of van. Okay, or you can write here the maximum load can be loaded in van. This is given 800 kilograms. Okay, so you can write here maximum load can be loaded in van. Next our step is maximum load can be loaded in van. This is given what? 800 kilogram. But we know that 1 kilogram is equal to how many gram? 1000 gram. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. If we multiply in 800 kilogram by 1000, then we obtain in gram. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. It becomes 8 lakh grams. 8 kilogram, 800 gram, 800 kg is equal to If you convert in gram, it's become 8 lakh grams. Okay. So here you need to find the number of boxes can be loaded in the van. So how you find it? If you divide the capacity of van by weight of one box, then you obtain the number of boxes can be loaded in a van. Okay. So let's see how to find this. So here you write number of boxes. Number of boxes. Number of boxes is equal to number of boxes can be loaded in van which capacity is 800 kilometers and the weight of box is 4 kg 4 kilogram 500 grams and the capacity of van is 800 kilograms. Okay, if you divide, if you convert here, this is becomes 8 lakh. How many lakh? 8 lakhs. 8 lakhs and divide by the weight of one box is 4,500. Okay, so let's see how to divide it. So first we can cancel 2 0 here, 2 0 you cancel, then here you obtain 45 and here you obtain 8,000. Okay, when you divide 8,000 by 45, then you obtain let's see here, this is a 8,000 because 2 0 here, 1 0 2 0 you cancel it, 1 0 2 0 you cancel here. Okay, so we have to and divide by 45. Okay, so first is one time because 45 to the 90, this is 80, so you can write here 45 and subtract them. This is 0, so this becomes, if you cover it 1, it becomes 10, 10 minus 5, this is 5 and this becomes 7, 7 minus 4, this is equal to 3 and bring down 1 0. Okay, if we bring down 1 0 and then we obtain here how many times? 7 times. So 7 5 ja 35, carry 3 and 7 4 28, 28 plus 3 31. Okay, now this becomes 5 and this becomes 4, this is 3, again bring down 1 0 here, 35 which here 7 times, after this becomes 35 only. Okay, so you can see here we obtain number of boxes is approx 177 boxes can be loaded in this box which capacity is 800 kilograms and the weight of one box is 4 kg and 500 grams. Okay, so in this question the questions just told us that the medicine is packed in boxes and weight of each box is 4 kilograms 500 grams. Okay, and he loaded in one van. The capacity of van is given 800 kilograms. Okay, so question asks to us how many boxes can be loaded in the van which capacity is 800 kilograms. So for this, first we convert the weight of one box in gram, then we obtain 450 grams, 4,500 grams, and also we convert the maximum loaded can be loaded in the van is 800 kilograms. We convert in grams, we obtain 8 lakh grams. Okay. After this, we need to find the number of boxes. So for this, we divide 8 lakh by 4,500 grams, and we obtain here 177. This is the number of boxes which can be loaded in the van which capacity is 800 kilograms. So student, I hope all of you understood this question how to solve. Okay, and this is very easy to solve, and here the weight of one box is given and capacity of one is also given. Then you divide this, then you obtain the number of boxes which can be loaded in the vans. Now we are going to discuss question number, next question number 11. So what is the question number 11? Question number 11 is given here. The distance between the school and a student house is 1 kilometer 875 meters. Every day she walked both times. Every day she walked both ways. Find the distance covered by her in 6 days. Okay, so here this is given the distance between school and home is 1 kilometer 875 meters, and also you can say the distance between home to school or school to home is same. So in one day the distance covered by the student is 2 into the distance between them. And now we need to find the distance covered in how many days? 6 days. Then we multiply by 6 again. Then we find the distance covered by student in 6 days is 2 into 1.875 into 6 kilometer. So let's see how to solve this question. Here given in question number 10, this is question number 11. Given distance between school to home, school to home, house. This is given 1 kilometer 875 meters. When you convert in kilometer, then you can write it 1 kilometer is equal to, you know that this is 1000 meters, or you can write here 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer, or also you can write here 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. We have here 875 meters. Okay, so it's become 875 meters is equal to 875 by 1000 kilometer. This gives 0.875 kilometers. Okay, now so you can write it like this. This is equal to 1 kilometer plus 875 meter. So 1 kilometer we write as it is, but we convert 875 meter is equal to 0.875 meter. So 0.875 kilometers. When you add them, then you obtain 1.875 kilometers. Clear? Now, and the student both times cover distance. One times go school, other times next times in evening times returns home. So he cover two times distance. 1.875 kilometer is go, and 1.875 kilometer is comes. Okay, so we can also write the distance between the home and school. Okay, this is the distance between school and home, or we can write here the distance between home to school. This is equal to again 1.875 kilometer. Clear? Now so we find the total distance covered in one day. Okay, distance covered in one day, or you can say total distance covered in one day is equal to total distance covered in one day is equal to 1.875 kilometer plus 1.8875 kilometer. This is equal to what? This is equal to 3.750 kilometer. This is equal to 3.750 kilometers. Okay, if we add them, then we obtain 3 point. This is point. Okay, 3.750 kilometer. Clear? Now we need to find distance covered in 6 days. So if you multiply here by 6, then we obtain the distance covered in 6 days. Okay, so right here, and distance covered in 6 days. 6 days is equal to 6 into 3.750 kilometer. If you multiply them, then we obtain 22 kilometer, 22.50 kilometers. Okay, so if you multiply, then we obtain 22.500 kilometers. Okay, so in this way we can say the distance covered distance in 6 days is 22 kilometers 500 meters. Okay, so I hope all of you understood how to solve these questions. Now we are going to discuss next question. This is last question of this exercise 1.2, question number 12. This is given a vessel has 4 liters and 500 milliliters of curds. In how many glasses each of 25 milliliters capacity can be filled? So here given the capacity of vessel is 4 liter 500 milliliters, and the capacity of one glass is also given 25 milliliters. We need to find number of glasses can be filled in by curd. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. Here given the capacity of curd in a vessel is 4 liter 500 milliliter. So first write here capacity of curd in vessel this is equal to 4 liter 500 ml. You can write it 4 liter plus 500 milliliters. You know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So 4 liter is equal to 4000 milliliters. Okay, this is a milliliters. Okay, plus 500 milliliter. This is given. So we sum then we obtain 4500 milliliters. Clear? Now the capacity of one glass is given here 25 milliliters. Okay, so capacity of one glass, capacity of one glass this is equal to given 25 milliliters. Now we need to find the number of glass can be filled by curd. Okay, so we need to find number of glass can be filled by curd. This is equal to this we divide 4500 divide by 25. If you divide 4500 by 25, then we obtain 180. How many glasses can be filled in the curd? So 180. In this question, this is given the capacity of curd in a vessel 4 liter 500 milliliters. So you convert this 4 liter in milliliter, then you have 4500 milliliters. And also the given the capacity of 1 glass is 25 milliliters. If you divide 25 ml to this 4500 ml, then you have 180 ml. So 180 glass, this is the number of glasses that can be filled by the bezels. Okay, so student, I hope all of you understood these questions. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.